All right, let's start at the beginning with the dashboard and our course cards. So your kids are going to be registered to your homeroom, specials, and all of their academic classes. So they're going to have a bunch of course cards. So the first thing you might want to do is take off this color overlay. I do not like the way they look like this. So these 3 dots up here in the corner across from dashboard, when you click those, you'll get your overlays off unless they have a solid background. So you want to draw your kids' attention to your class. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to show you with the demo class. You're going to click into the class. You're going to go down to settings. And you're going to choose image. Okay. So we have a couple choices there. So let's think about what we want. So I'm going to go into Google and I'm going to go into Google Draw. And so the first thing that I want to do is I want to set the page up to the dimensions of that course card image. And I happen to know, because I read it somewhere, that it is, first of all, in pixels, and it is 262 by 146. And that's on the Google slide where you clicked on this video. So I'm going to apply that. And so that shows me what the 262 by 146 is going to look like. So just to show you, if you wanted to do a photograph, if you went to pictures and found a picture, maybe you wanted this picture of you in a mask and you opened it and you just did a regular image, you'd have this problem. You'd have trouble getting it sized correctly or worked out like that. So that's why I like to use the Google Draw. So even if I wanted to do an image, so I'm going to insert image, upload that mask picture. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the corner, and I'm only going to bring it out until it meets the bottom there. So that's about as far as I can go before it starts distorting the photograph. And so I am going to move this around until I get my cross. There it is. So now I have it in the middle. So if I put it up there, this would have white space on the sides. So something you could do is you could put a shape behind it. So I'm going to just put a box around it. Okay, now I want to move that behind it. So I'm going to go to order and I'm going to send that to the back. So now we're layered like that. Maybe I want this to be a green color. And I want to make this stand out because I'm going to link all of my academic courses and even my specials into my homeroom class. So I want them to know when they sign in for the first time, that's where they need to start. So I'm going to insert word art, and this one is going to say start. And I'm going to make that white, and I'm going to make it color. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to paste one over here. And I'm going to write the word here over here. And just because I know, because I've spent way too much time doing this, I know that there's some dots up here that I don't want to cover over it when I do publish this. So that's a way that you could do a picture, or if you had a picture that was landscape, it would probably fit a lot better and you wouldn't have to have as much extra on the side. So when you are ready for your Google Draw to go onto your course card, you're going to download it as a JPEG or a PNG, which are image files. We're going to save that in our back to school as start course card. All right, so now I'm ready to go back in. I'm ready to hit image upload. And here's my start here. Wow. Yep, there are the 3 dots. So looking back out at our dashboard, now we have our start here. When I publish this class, that won't be there. But that would draw their attention to it and you would get your photograph. One more thing I'll show you is if you wanted to just do an image there. Let's go back into settings. Okay, so let's go in. Let's start with just a black background. And you can do image insert. And if you've done any of the Bitmojis classrooms, you know, if you do transparent. So I'm going to do a transparent start sign or go. Oh, I think that's going to be all of them. Yeah. So if I double click, you can actually use in Google, you can crop pictures. So I can get just the go sign like that. And if I move it around here, I see the red line come up. I can make it a little bit bigger. And then I can insert some word art that says, start here, day 1. And once I've trained them on what to do and where to go, I can put a picture or something else there that they know. So I am going to get it lined up. All right, so this could be my image. Again, I'm going to download it and save it as a JPEG or a PNG. I'm going to save it onto my computer. Back to school. And now I'm ready to go back to that course. I'm going to remove that image, choose a different image. So start here, day 1. And when I go out to the dashboard, start here, day 1. So that's a little bit about how to get your course card looking right for the first day and how to switch. You can use an image or a photo, and that's using Google Draw.